The mobile payments business is crowded with deep-pocketed, established players like Google, Amex, Square, PayPal. Why is your system going to work?
So the reason that we launched Groupon Payments today, it really started with making our deals product better. When we started Groupon 4 years ago, in order to use on mobile devices, both the consumer application we have on iPhone and Android, and merchants have their own iPhone application that they can use to track redemption. But this really takes it to the next level, where we can do seamless closed-loop redemption between the customer and the merchant and make the process one of the most tedious parts of using a Groupon much better. Merchant partners, we can give them guaranteed lowest pricing in the market. So our pricing for the Groupon merchants that are using payments is 1.8% plus 15 cents per transaction. And if they can find a better price, then we guarantee that we'll beat it.
So if
value will follow. So in one way that can work is what we're really doing with mobile payments is plugging local merchants into the web. And that allows us to do all kinds of interesting things, making it easier for them to run more. Our bottom line, they don't need to be wildly profitable on their own. What we're really focused on is using these additional services to strengthen the value proposition that we have for our merchants.
Now, you have gotten a vote of no confidence from Wall Street.
Thousands of dollars a year over what they're paying today. That makes merchants more likely to want to have a lasting, sustained relationship with Groupon and run more deals with Groupon.
Okay, I understand, Tyler.
I'll start by saying Groupon is growing 50% year over year. That's pretty good growth. We're growing our customer base by 60% year over year. We've done that while reducing our marketing spend 50% year over year. So it's true, growth is slowing from 400% or more year over year. But if we continue to grow at those rates, pretty soon we would take over the entire GDP. So we're still the growth is slowing, but we're still growing at very healthy rates. There's a lot of, I think any time that you're inventing a new business model, it's bound to be misunderstood. Some people think that customers are going to become fatigued. Other people think that the model is so good that we'll get beaten by competitors. All the data shows that those things aren't taking place.
What are they misunderstanding?
So commerce and plugging it into the web. And with our close to 40 million customer relationships, our millions of merchant relationships, we're better positioned than anyone to build that marketplace where we can really bring local commerce and more local transactions to be enhanced by the internet.
Do you, in retrospect, regret
kinds of things? We're very focused on the future, however, and we don't think it's getting in our way of going after Google, of Salesforce, of Cisco, really a world-class management team, and I think we all come together to be the right mix for Groupon.
A number of
action of our merchants among all B2B companies that they're tracking. There are the stories of merchants that have a bad experience. There's no advertising business in the world that has a 100% satisfaction rate, and those stories are fantastic. They're really entertaining. The merchant that sold too many cupcakes, 100,000 cupcakes, and they were just completely overwhelmed by the orders. That's a good story, and it's really entertaining. But there's a lot more safe landings than there are plane crashes.